you hate the thought of working past 55 or 60? Do you hate not being able to live the life you deserve today? Do you hate not knowing what your financial future looks like? It's time to stop doing what you hate. Here's your host, Mr. Harold Green.
Aloha, everybody. This is Harold Green of Breakthrough Financial, and it's time to stop doing what you hate. I hope you're having a great day, and I'm having a decent day. It's been a very long week. It's been a very tiring week. I had some things happen that I wasn't too happy about. So I'm going to give you guys today's show. The title is Stop the Worrying. That's right. Stop the worrying. This is one of the biggest challenges I see people face as human beings is we have a tendency to worry about things. We have a tendency to worry about things that we cannot control. And a lot of times the number one thing people worry about is money, losing it, not being able to get it, having to spend it. And so they tend to worry. And one of the things I learned about worrying that I'm going to share with you guys, and it's my number one secret to being happy, and I'll just kind of get into it. And this thing really, really frustrated me this week, and I began to worry about it. But there's one thing that I learned that everybody needs to do in order to not worry, or to minimize the effects of worry, or to minimize the damage that worry can cause you in your life. Are you guys ready? All right, 1, 2, 3, let's get it. So a long time ago, one of the things my mom used to tell me all the time was, she's like, why are you worried about this? Why are you worried about that? What does the Bible say about worry? And as a Christian, we're not supposed to worry because God has everything taken care of, or basically he lets us know what we need to do in order to make things happen. So therefore, we do not have to worry about life. And I'm going to take you to Matthew chapter 6, verse 23 through 34. If you got a Bible, go break it out. If not, just write this down and then, circle back to it later, because I'm telling you, it's going to bless you. It's going to help you. And before I get into this, I'll tell you what happened with me yesterday. I was up, I think it was like 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, because I was worried about this one thing. And I don't know if you guys know it, but I have a lot of clients who have accounts with me that are small, but they have, quite a bit of money, but they have a lot of small accounts. And these small accounts, if you don't pay attention to them, they can really get away from you. And you definitely have to make sure you have the right holdings in there. But then if you change the holdings in there, then you have to make sure that you circle back to them when things aren't going well. And if you have, 100, 200 small accounts with, say maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even $20,000 in them, you got to make sure those things are all squared away. So I was up because I have this project where I really need to get into these small accounts and make sure we're holding the right assets. And so I was like, man, I can't sleep. So what I did was, finally, I think I forgot what time it was, but I got up super early, and I went to my favorite spot by the ocean. It's the shopping center, and in the back there's tables, and usually 4 o'clock, in the morning, there's nobody back there. And as a matter of fact, people don't show up until like 6:30 in the morning. Like, I hardly see anybody back there, so it's just a good place to be for me. Opened up the laptop, got in there, started making my adjustments. And then I felt a lot better after that. I felt my mind was at ease. And so I'm going to read this to you. And it's talking about worry. It says, "Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or stow away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life?" And the answer is no. Worry won't get you anywhere except medical conditions like stress, anxiety. The number one way you can get rid of worrying is by taking action. That's right. If you take action, the worry will go away because you did something about it. And even the things that you don't think you can do anything about, you can do something about it, right? You can pray and ask God, hey, look, What is it that I need to do right now in regards to this situation? I know it looks helpless. It looks like there's no way out of this. It looks like, all hell is breaking loose. What is my role? What do I need to do right now in order to make the situation better for me, my family, or whatever it might be? And sometimes it can be as simple as sitting yourself down and taking a step back and then going at it again, right? Take a step back, meditate a little bit, or even be quiet, be still, turn your phone off, just shut it down and think, or meditate, or just be quiet. Put your mind at ease. And then you will get the answer one way or the other in regards to what it is that you have to do. This scripture is not saying don't do anything about the situation at all. It's saying don't worry about it. Do what you need to do and don't worry. And so, for me, I tend to get concerned about the clients' portfolios and, their situations and the things that are going on in their lives. And a lot of times I tell them, that's why you hired me, is so that you don't have to worry about this stuff, because we have a plan. So, number one, the way you can get rid of worrying is by taking action. Number two, the second thing you can do to get rid of worry is by having a plan. And a lot of people worry because they don't have a plan, or they worry because their plan is no good, or they have the wrong plan. That can cause you worry as well, or uneasiness of mind, or another word is disease. The word disease actually means dis-ease. You have a dis-ease in your life. Planning can help you get rid of that or limit the concerns you have around that. Another thing I see worrying make people do is they make bad financial decisions because they're worried about something. They're worried about what could happen in the economy. They're worried about, Harold, what happens, if the stock market crash? I'm worried about that. Why in the world are you worrying about something that probably can happen, right? The market is going to go up. The market is going to go down. So how do you mitigate the issue of the market going down? Well, you can diversify some of the things in your portfolio. And I talked about diversifying amongst asset classes, right? Life insurance, real estate, other types of assets you can hold versus having everything in the market. And you can also diversify amongst your holdings in the market, right? Now, go out and do your own due diligence, because future results is no guarantee, or past results is no guarantee of future results. But you can take the fear away of the market going up and down by having a plan. What happens if the market goes down? Well, in our Rapid Retire program, there's something that we do. We have a short-term portfolio for money that you're going to need in the next 5 years. We have an intermediate portfolio for money that you're going to need 5 years and beyond. And we have a long-term portfolio of money that you're going to not need for another 10 to 15 years. So if the market goes down and you don't need that money for 10 to 15 years, why are you worried about the market going up and down? Here's another reason why I found people worrying: because somebody is instigating the situation. Somebody is agitating the situation. You have idiots out there trying to sell stuff to people, and they only can make a sell by agitating the situation or making someone look like the bad guy. And I've had that happen to me quite a bit, where they say, oh, your advisor is just taking fees from you. What if the market crashes and you lose all your money? People worry about stuff, and you have people agitating them. So they buy products instead of creating plans. They buy products instead of creating plans. Well, this product will solve the worry that you have, because if you invest this money here, you'll never lose it. And some people are like, oh, yeah, that's right, I won't lose anything. Well, if you live like that, you have a very limited mindset. Matter of fact, you don't have a growth mindset. And that's one of the things I talk to my clients about all the time, is having a growth mindset. And when I get that question, what happens if the market goes down? I say, well, it went down. We had coronavirus. And during that time, it was the easiest time to be an investor, because you pretty much knew who was open and who was closed. It was easy buying stocks at that point. Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Chipotle Mexican Grill, and a host of others. Whatever was open was making money for the most part. It wasn't hard. So a lot of times I saw in portfolios 10, 50, 30, 40, 60, even 100% returns over that period of time. And again, you don't have to worry. You simply have to have a plan. So if you're out there and you're listening to me and you're worried about something, I want you to communicate that to me. I want you to give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text or whatever, and tell me what it is that you are worried about. And then let's come up with a game plan and let's come up with a strategy to put your mind at ease. Otherwise, worrying is going to cause you dis-ease, which can lead to you having a disease. Okay, so thanks for letting me rant and rave about this. I just wanted to share with you guys something that, happened with me. And basically the way you can take care of worry is by taking action. You got to get it. You got to get a plan together. Take action, take care of it. So thanks for listening in. If this message has helped you today, I want you to share it with your friends, share it with your family, because I believe we can all grow together. And until next time, everybody, 1, 2, 3, let's get it.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.